Get something where the money are you. Now this week on till Sierra Leone. Well, are you and Justy they give you the chance for make you blow your mind. Now the program called We Are
for blow your mind. The truth you get for say, and it no matter what truth you get for say. Try save the future. The truth you get for say, and it no matter what truth you get for say. Talk now we are. Talk about the things gone wrong. Talk about the things where they make salon or they grow. Talk about political violence. Talk about regional politics. Now we are. Talk about tribal politics. Talk about office politics. Now we are. Talk about teenage pregnancy and early marriage. Talk about the sexual violence. Talk about corruption. Now we are. No keep on your mind oh. I for blow your mind. The truth you get for say, and it no matter what truth you get for say. Try save the future. The truth you get for say, and it no matter what truth you get for say. Talk now we are. Talk about we are because now we own. No place like home, yeah. Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. We had now we get, I'm not afraid for talk. Talk about the things where they go on wrong. For better we had, we only for talk. We not for set motto. Not saying now you but you not for talk the truth. We had really better not for me and you. Not for me and you. You just get for blow your mind. The truth you get for say, and it no matter what truth you get for say. Try save the future. The truth you get for say, and it no matter what truth you get for say. Talk now we are.
Get something where the money are you. Now this week on till Sierra Leone. Well, are you and Justy they give you the chance for make you blow your mind. Now the program called We Are
for blow your mind. The truth you get for say, and it no matter what truth you get for say. Try save the future. The truth you get for say, and it no matter what truth you get for say. Talk now we are. Talk about the things gone wrong. Talk about the things where they make salon or they grow. Talk about political violence. Talk about regional politics. Now we are. Talk about tribal politics. Talk about office politics. Now we are. Talk about teenage pregnancy and early marriage. Talk about the sexual violence. Talk about corruption. Now we are. No keep on your mind oh. I for blow your mind. The truth you get for say, and it no matter what truth you get for say. Try save the future. The truth you get for say, and it no matter what truth you get for say. Talk now we are. Talk about we are because now we own. No place like home, yeah. Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. We had now we get, I'm not afraid for talk. Talk about the things where they go on wrong. For better we had, we only for talk. We not for set motto. Not saying now you but you not for talk the truth. We had really better not for me and you. Not for me and you. You just get for blow your mind. The truth you get for say, and it no matter what truth you get for say. Try save the future. The truth you get for say, and it no matter what truth you get for say. Talk now we are.
hello to we good people inside one big family we had. Anyway, this now your program Blue Mind, your favorite program, where it come from your channel, me channel, we channel, where we all call we had. Well, of course, una all know Blue Mind and the program where we not get boku talk, but na una get this particular program. Of course, me people, today we dey look into things them where they affect me, where they affect you, where they affect the nation. Well, some of you already know it, they try for talk. But some man go dey doubt, waiting na this thing. Well, we all been know say the former regime, when at the APC, been come and stand say, then self they fight corruption, if I'm not mistake. Well, now we see this present government, when I caretaker bio, in young government, inself come and campaign on that same line they say, inself they come and fight corruption. Well, today we can see or we can look into the challenges them where we face in fighting against corruption. But we begin look from the past government to the present government, how they all two they go about for fight corruption, how the one they don't go about for fight corruption, and how this particular one they go about for fight corruption. Not go no side, deal with we as we all they come talk one-on-one on phone call.
Me, Nasembe Pierre, yeah?
And me, Nababure Kablai from the north.
Let's talk small bit on this corruption. The last government, this government, the big questioner, who that been or who that's sincere for fight corruption? The last government been sincere or this government sincere for fight corruption? This is not the big question of the day. Inside the last government, they been make some stride for able for make sure say they fight corruption. We been see outside the charge and then they as well find some government officials and government minister them guilty of corruption offense. We see one time the first time Minister of Health. We see other people them as well, where they in charge and found guilty. But yet still, now the international community, we country now be one of the most corrupt in Africa and the world. We come out today. This one campaign on them. But before I come to this, remember I've started to talk about your own case, that income electrics, how they make. At the end of the day, they say no, now this, they find guilty, then waiting all of them things and then waiting happen. We see outside the big guns them inside the APC put money because of the way how the story behind that money they way after to be misappropriate been there. So you see how the reggae been there. Sometimes they will be just the see, then sack in posse no more. In here nothing waiting happen. Sometimes they pass the area room or say, because of corruption, then we just left a go. This government, they tell them in the opposition, they all on the tight one, then campaign against the government. They happen for win the election. When they win the election, then self-camp, then put tight law them. They get one of the most tough law them in Africa, yeah, in terms of fighting corruption. We see inside them begin do different things then. You carry with the Commission of Inquiry, ACC begin one after former administration and workman them, all of them things and the officials them. But it reach one point where it for say the instead of we fight corruption, now everything they happen.
Corruption, the fight we.
Okay, no go non-style. Hold on, we'll come back just now.
You get something where the money you. Now this week on Sierra Leone. Well, Aliu and Justin they give you the chance for make you blow your mind. Now the program called We Are
For blow your mind, the truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what truth you get for say. Try save the future, the truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what truth you get for say. Talk now weird, talk about the things gone wrong. Talk about the things where they make salon or they grow. Talk about political violence. Talk about regional politics. Now we are. Talk about tribal politics. Talk about office politics. Now we are. Talk about teenage pregnancy and early marriage. Talk about the sexual violence. Talk about corruption. Now we are. No keep on your mind though. I for blow your mind. The truth you get for say, yeah.
I get a lot of respect for the Parliament of Sierra Leone, their law-making powers and everything. And also the Constitution reserve the right to deal with audit reports to Parliament, which I respect. But I have a job to do. And the very Parliament which made that particular job, in section 7, 1B, this is what it says on the functions of the Anti-Corruption Commission: to investigate instances of alleged or suspected corruption referred to it by any person or authority, or which has come to its attention, whether by complaint or otherwise. Whether by complaint or otherwise. As far as Miss Siam, the audit report comes to our attention under otherwise. Our role is to investigate corruption and corrupt practices everywhere in Sierra Leone. At no time in our functions was it subject to anything else in what Parliament can or Parliament cannot do. If there is an audit report and it brings to our attention, the important one is the perception of the people of Sierra Leone when it comes to the fight against corruption. I think they inherit a fight whereby the people who are supposed to be the most important warriors in the fight not being believed very much, say there is seriousness in the fight against corruption. And I think say that now a challenge when we get, and I want work and assure the people of Sierra Leone for join me, for change their perception, for make them believe. And I know they ask them for believing what they do based on coming to the radio, for example, and just talking. I want to let them judge me by my actions them over the next 1, 2, 3 months. Then we'll see say this is a serious fight. And if the government continue for support me as they have started, I think say we will able to change that particular perception there within a matter of weeks, if not weeks, but it will be in months, but less than 3 months. And once we able to do that, the fight against corruption will be better because the people are useful. Then get forget confidence for report corruption and corrupt practices. Then get forget confidence in the system where they try them, so that they will able to come forward with issues there. Without them, the fight against corruption will be very difficult to do.
We talk about the perception of Sierra Leoneans on the fight against corruption. Women say people are not done to radiate for join the commission and other people for fight corruption as alone. Waiting are your own strategy we carry it, because we don't hear about different strategy them for fight corruption. For example, the pay no bribe campaign where they give couple to anybody we go report corruption offense them, but still people not willing according to you for fight corruption. What you plan for do for let's Sierra Leone and take up ownership on the fight against corruption?
Well, like as Bidon say, the first thing is to back up words with action. He promised the people of Sierra Leone say they get for see people them we corrupt turn into models of corruption by standing and being prosecuted in court, so they can point to them to say, yes, it did, this happened, and I can assure you, say this is going to happen on a scale that has never been seen before. And I also make sure, say, I engage them. We get a very vibrant public education department at the commission, the directors and deputy directors and their staff. We therefore make sure, say, they expand the scope of operation. We therefore expand the pay no bribe campaign. We been supported by DFID, but we don't reduce the funding, and we try for get government for take ownership of them and support we in that. So attacking the perception of the people has begun by the declaration of war on corruption. The next thing is to see that real examples are set, and that is exactly what we are going to do. One key area of that fight therefore be the anti-corruption court we will therefore set up. We will engage in such a way that it will be accessible to the press. people then go able to see waiting exactly they happen at that court. We strengthen the prosecutors them. We hope now for able to build the capacity by bringing in more prosecutors. People them we go join the one they already did it for CC cases then happen faster and better over a shorter period of time. So the moment we begin do all them things then they, or we continue for do all them things then they, I think say the public will realize say this is no longer the shadow boxing, but it's real fight against corruption.
From your words and that of the president, you can always say we fight corruption. You get for each a time corruption go fight back. How prepared Mr. Kaifala for ensure say no matter challenges where corruption throw at you, go stand firm and deliver on your words them. We don't get to salon people and say you they lead the war for fight corruption.
I think they are physically, mentally, and emotionally prepared for this job. And I know it's a dangerous one. It gets more dangerous when you start delivering on the things you are saying. I think say it even becomes more dangerous when you start going closer to the people who appointed you. But one thing I assure the people of Sierra Leone is that the fight against corruption is going to be fair but fierce. So I am not going to look at my mandate now for investigate past, present and future corruption. I am going to focus on that. And I don't want to know whether the person involved was an ex-government official or a present government official or a future government official. My mandate is to investigate past, present and future corruption. I'm going to do that at any time when I think say in practicable for me I can able to do that. I'm going to waiting for do.
Well, of course, me people, we all don't hear waiting. We commissioner we now Francis Ben Kelfala don't talk. Of course, inside in your message, it tell we say it a call on we the Sierra Leonean people for join them in the fighting against corruption. So by that, it go able change with perception. But mind you, changing someone perception get for do with transparency. Changing someone perception get for do with genuine something. It get for do with equal rights. Meaning, if you say make we join you, you want can change we own perception. If my own perception they go this way, and then you can't join two people them. If you judge me with equal rights, you able change my own perception. But you know they can't judge me that way they when other person where you feel say it they behind you, meaning somebody owner gets that kind of interaction. You they judge them separate way because me and you not get that kind of interaction, you they judge me separate way. How you they able change somebody in perception? I don't know some of them guys I can just use the English because they write on a book for make they try for big fool people that we know they understand waiting and they talk. Waiting and they try for talk here is we all see how Francis Ben Kelfala they go about the fighting against corruption inside we had. He not hide again. He do he put plain to we say he on commissioner and a commissioner for SLPP, not a commissioner of we had when a Sierra Leone. How you get for know this? The way how it a judge people we not get hands, we not get affiliation with the SLPP. I mean the opposition and other people them not to the same way. This commissioner they judge the people them where they behind the SLPP. We know when the Carafilo, the Africanist press, been come up with a report and proof against the first lady. Upon all that one, they waiting come up behind that. Now, we hear from the commissioner say, Fatima not gets no case. Meaning, he not thief no money. But like me when they talk to you so, I no doubt. What he make? A man when the caretaker. Now he become publicly for can turn Fatima in lawyer. He sit on a TV station, he sit on a radio station, and defend a woman. And even defend in people the way they work with her say, anybody will work with them, he not corrupt.
Not a thief, man.
Voila. Thank you, my brother, for help me. So could you imagine the kind system where we get now we had? Could you imagine the kind caretaker, I mean the president, where we get now we had? What you get for say about this regime? And what did you get for say about this fight against corruption? But as I tell you, this not what we talk. Now not talk. We just the rub on top. Una they can't tell you waiting at the main thing.
Take note of something. Yeah. You know, sometimes in the wiki always tell you say pay attention to waiting and they say. Then you know exactly waiting at the real action where they want for take. Ben, this is not the first interview where he do, where they just give him the job. It say for change the perception of people, let them give them 1, 2 to 3 months, and 3 to 4 years they come so now. They don't able for change the perception of people on the fight against corruption. Then again, inside this same clip we play for you, say the job for fight corruption get for be tougher, especially when you go closer to the people that will give you job.
When I did the game, see though.
It gets tougher when you go closer to the one that will give you job. It's very clear and it's very obvious that we don't see them. Say the job don't big for Ben. The Ben guy, the job don't big for him. How we say so or why we say so? You know now this is your first lady, Fatima Biu. When he used to begin come up, now we plain one say if you wanted to investigate, maybe begin investigate the last first lady. Indeed, anti-corruption run come like offline. Now they can tell you say, well, we go look into this allegation, but we go look back in the last 14 years. Then they put that one, they pan bots there, then they defend idea. Now they say, okay, we need to offend this word. Now finance come, then say, okay, finance you go. Now finance can they put long press release. Now finance say, we get 1% of the we budget so we can do it anything. So now we give Fatima for let use in office. It don't influence the Anti-Corruption Commission. Go on. We see what the Anti-Corruption Commission on come on, Now, we been see before all of this, the audit service been come and say, even the Fatima in office not able for show how they spend 1 million of all the money, all the billions where they give. About the 30 billion where they give. And not able for show how he spend 1 million. But yet still, he used the money. He left small for we. Guess what the anti-corruption say? He say, okay, we know say the audit report will come up with this, but yet still, later on they go both case, we go work on the preventive measures them for make sure say no happen next day. 30 billion don't go just like that, Jebu. But not to this no more. Like I say, the last government then said we don't do their own in the fight against corruption. Then we don't get their weaknesses. Then we don't play with the laws them in the fight against corruption. We see how plenty other cases then be happen where they just play 1-2 bofum pawi. So the big question of the day, the last regime, this one, who that serious, who that be really or who that really sincere in the fight against corruption? Because they all be say, then the fight corruption. Now you 10 for talk. The number now, +232 79 42 1437. +232 79 42 1437. Or you say 079 42 1437. The number where you can call on WhatsApp and then we talk. If you want for call video, you can call and then you talk on video call. If you want for call audio, you're welcome. And please, we're not responsible for your profile picture for protect them. When you know want let them see your profile picture, remove them before you do call. Or you tell me say you don't want them. Yeah? But notwithstanding that, let we go. Video call is as well welcome. We go able for project them and then you see what in they happen. This is not the number for call. +232 7942 1437. Or 079 42 1437 if you dey inside we yard, or if you dey outside we yard, you get for put country code +232 7942 1437. Let me begin go. Now for blow your mind,
The truth you get for saying. And it no matter what, the truth you get for saying. Try save the future, the truth you get for saying. Of course, we get the first lucky caller on the line. Now we dey take this caller and know what's in this person thing. But
and before you pick that caller, make something very clear. Please, when you call, you get for be respectful in passing. Keep the conversation clean.
But
not
I think they already know. They
yes,
know the rules.
no, remind them. Not because we get new family members them. Keep the conversation clean. Not attack nobody. Not curse nobody. Make sure so you put you word I for B. The questioner, the last government and this government who that serious. Let me go.
Hello, caller. Your name and who say you dey call me from?
Me na a concerned person. Hello, me na a concerned person from Dubai.
Okay, reduce the volume of your set. Then you listen to the phone so you go able for your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, you dey get me now?
Hello? Yes, I dey get you. So sorry.
Okay, brother, you welcome. This na your program Blue Mind. Wetin you think about the corruption issues them wey dey go on na the country now and before?
My brother, na something I noticed and salon the hypocrisy na into Boko.
Okay.
And if people are not stop that, that country can never be. The past government, they try, but they not try. They fail the country. This one, of course, me not they call them government. Like the title when I give them caretaker, that's exactly what you fit them. Look, waiting they go on now. Then they jump from red now to green. So how long we go continue for this? These are the people that work for trust. Say let they rule we. There is no leadership in that country. They come for their own self-interest. Yeah. All waiting to happen. So the thing on you, the past anti-corruption leader, me I know him personally. Yeah, they are all the same. Me na somebody where I know we belong to APC, but I know most of the things the way they do. I handle flight for the past government. Yeah, I have the oak na airport. I just don't want to disclose myself because some of them know me.
No problem, my brother. Just
But to be honest with you, them people and they don't love the country. They love them, pocket them. I remember during the Ebola time, I will handle the most large flight they will come during the era day. One weight guy, because by then it was a rainy season. The guy they asked me, back of the ear side, the airfield, yeah?
Yeah.
So many grass today, in fact, a bush. Sorry, it get for take some time, but now once now I just want to tell you now how selfish and self-centered them people they be. Yeah. This guy asked me if now government is sponsor that bush. They remember bush. In fact, in call and flowers. So like I become what in this guy they talk. I'm facing at them flower vase then just after the airport. Yeah. So I come to and I say no, those flowers over the airfield. I say really? Are you kidding? I say how can government sponsor a bush? I say here you can chew any seed and throw it when it rains, it just germinate and no one cares about it. With for some time, year or more, we can go and pluck the fruit. Then we eat. He said, really? He said, you guys, then why are you crying of poverty? He said, based on what you have and and your population. He said, you are the richest people in the world. He said, this place is paradise on earth. Wallahi to me faith as a Muslim. Since that day, I hate anything in the name of red and green. Then people indeed they not love the country. Before I left, this flight where they run say then they do survey of late a report come on me. I don't know already. The guy say where to get Dubai, America where they make it so. Then I nothing for we based on where to get. Of late I they watch one news. Now on our plan where then they begin tell waiting they don't pull wait to get. Salon too small, population too small. Me and you not supposed to work for anybody again. Now people ain't for work for we. We say they are so today. Then people are make a way that now foreigner and they work for them. Now government they force them for work. And the least amount in the earn is around $5,000. The least possible way no work if you say in one work. With the under deep and nonsense.
Okay.
Then people in they not get love for the country. But now the stupid one there, sorry for use the word. I'm very sorry I don't go above the rules. I'm so sorry, yeah. But to be honest, there is a time where you need for say some words. It don't care. People and they under them blindly they support them. People there for one bag rice or waiting. Where they get power so today. You they see any of them picking them easily, then they convoy them.
Yes.
Then are the highest higher way to serve them. People are still blinded. They follow them thieves they are.
Okay.
For the past 5-10 years, waiting some of them don't achieve. A single bicycle they not get.
Very correct, Scholar. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Me
God
had
bless
the,
you.
I mean, no way. Always at the cry way at the listen you say.
Thank you, brother.
I they
Thank
weep
you.
bitterly.
Thank you very much.
It's okay. Thank you.
Please, we limit the calls to 3 minutes each because we get plenty calls that we give out for coming inside. So we go to the point. The big question of the day: the last government and this government would that be really or would that really sincere in the fight against corruption? Let me go.
So, please reduce the volume of the set where they listen we from.
All right then, okay then, okay. Okay, you dey get me now?
Yes, caller, we dey get you loud and clear. Your name and who side they call we from?
But now me again, Moses from Liverpool.
Okay, Mr. Moses, you welcome my favorite program, Blue Mind. But today we dey ask, what do you think about the corruption where they go on in our yard now and before? 3 minutes, sir, Mr. David.
Yes, well, Moses, I mean,
Moses,
look here, let me just put it simple. I been get one me party, we always wait in a pray, say, Papa God, if you not get for carry me go before, you are not pull me backward again. You understand?
Okay.
What do you mean?
What did that mean?
It means say the tell way it been the power way they pray this pray, thing be hard. But let Papa God not pull them backward again, let thing go worse pass so. You understand? You see, like where we they talk, but look the rate of exchange, that's alone. Look the cost, how it a rocket. Look what una they buy na tongue now and yesterday. Right? This past government they been come with austerity, but some people they don't understand what in austerity. Austerity means say the people they not think say better no day then get for begin tight up them belt for make them begin to give some size some subsidy for manage the country, let the country go before let come to the worst way I did. Let be say the country can the bank governor talk say money no day, right? Then do all them thing and day. So for me now, yeah, if Salon be left out, the last government be there up to today, I feel say, it's for better for some people left, although not to all, But what you would see now something like I say, for just like how then they say now a coat. Then don't cut with coat, we just the worker, we don't die, but we don't know how we will send them go back we.
Okay, before you they run out of your time because you get few seconds. So SLPP and APC, who that you feel say it corrupt pass in company? You get few seconds for go.
Well, I mean, this thing we don't wide open. For the first 3 years, we don't see how them people here to them embezzle money. And APC in those times, the last president been a sack man them where then they pan thief. And other man then they now don't get at themselves for fake the APC. Because they not say they not get no more chance again. So for me, at least, the past been better past the present.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, because your time done now. Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Something there.
Hello, caller. Your name and who side you they call me from?
Yeah, this is Boy Jalo Jamboria calling from Bargain.
Okay, Mr. Jallo, you welcome. This is my favorite program, Blue Mind. We they ask the past government and this government way they rule we right now. Who's one corrupt passing company, sir? 3 minutes. For make your point.
You see, we they get the picture wrong about corruption in Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Because corruption is a social issue, not a political issue.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
The culture of corruption has always been in Sierra Leone. It's in the homes, it's everywhere. And anything we person born mix, as time they go on, the picking and the perfect time. This present government more corrupt than every previous government because that is what they know. Them born meet na in them sabi, they not sabi any other thing past that. So if we're ready for make Sierra Leone, let's stop for make issues into politics. Let's look at the root of the problems. Sierra Leone does not have a political problem. Sierra Leone has a very deep socio-psychological problem made from past mistakes. If we want to correct me with problems, let's go back to the root and see who side the division starts, who side mistrust start, who side hate start. Not what will happen overnight. Not you grow. And the last speaker they talk about a wet man we tell them about the flower that Hastings your field. If you don't know what you have, you don't even know your value.
No, true.
This is another problem Sierra Leone has. He was very correct in his assertion that Sierra Leone can be heaven. Me talking to you, I have done researches on that. I have a 73-page document I'll give to any government that is ready and that is honest enough that can make Sierra Leone into the greatest export processing zone in the Atlantic region. Because Sierra Leone by location, they 8 hours from all the major cities in the Atlantic and 16 days by sea. Then Sierra Leone no more get the largest natural harbor on earth. Then we'll get mineral resources plus a population where 55% and more they in the working age. But they wonder why we're not able to develop all that. Now because we get the wrong type of education at Sierra Leone. Where education they train only clerks and administrators. And these people cannot produce. So when they go into government jobs, because now the public sector alone they employ people now mostly, and now they get good pay. And because the economy now they produce, we're not able to pay them well, they become thieves. All of us are thieves. Now we get accept them.
Okay.
Now we ask society problem come out. Now we left for point finger. Hey, mother be a native man. The how they come after I go wash pass them. Are they buy to know that?
Okay.
Thank you.
So let us look at this issue seriously.
Okay.
And critically. And some of we not ready for that. Now we instigate that virtual protest yesterday.
Okay.
And that's just the beginning.
Okay.
So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Mr. Jallo. Hello, Mr. Jallo. Hello.
You don't go.
Hello.
You don't go.
Oh. Okay. Hello, caller. Your name and who side they call you from? Hello again, Mr. Jallo. Okay, Mr. Jallo, they get connection problem with we. Call for a second time. Okay, I don't know what they go on. We will get Mr. Jallo back as he try for call for the second time. This now you program Blue Mind, Fambule and you really watch we. Not forget for hit the like button for we as we always can say. We don't lose another caller. As I be talk, not forget for hit the like button for we. Now the thing that one day we yourself they do we they know say you appreciate waiting we they bring out to you. And this now you want a big family house we had that now the channel in name Blue Mind now just a program where they come to you every Wednesday and Sunday salon time 3 p.m. So don't forget, call and make your own point. We see how the corruption we don't go from the past and now the present we see how corruption they go inside we had. So we get the one for no waiting you think. But then two people there, meaning the APC and the SLPP when it comes into corruption issues. So this now you program Blue Mind, call and make your point. No wait for make somebody talk for you.
I see something again we catch my attention. One Geneva Kagbo, I like the every time we get topic, it gets biblical verse where they give. It says 2 Peter's 2:19. 2 to 19 or so. I know it gets half do and fine. But I say they promise freedom, but they themselves
Hold
are
on.
slaves
As
of
we try to
sin.
talk to this caller. Hello, caller. You name and who side you calling from?
Yeah, hello.
Hello, caller.
Yeah, how are you, sir? They call from Shell, Kishi, na Shell.
Okay, brother Nakisi, you welcome. This now you program Blue Mind. And they come for you from the channel we had. Waiting, you think
Yes,
for the
sir.
corruption issues them where we the encounter na salon. Both the past government and this present SLPP new direction.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Reduce
Thank you
the
very
volume,
much for
please.
all
You're
our credit
welcome and
platform.
reduce
Thank you
your
very
volume.
much.
You
Of
get
that
3
music,
minutes to
please.
make your point.
The music.
Okay, sir. Like when I recall that issue, they say the past government and this government is all corrupt past in company.
Yeah.
You see, we get a big problem in Salone where we for try to settle down and make like this country let move forward, you know. Like when they talk about the past government, you know, where them been come, they been get their own manifestos, them way them been put in place, where them come in with, you know, where everybody you see that manifesto, they say yes, they can do for we something that way at least, you know, go better people like for the lights and for the construction areas, they know, and this road business, you know, and we know how the past government will take the country, they be taken from backwards, you know, like for all we see life in this country, you know, not easy, you know. Then the president, the past president, the former president, the beginning commission where he come in space of 3 months, it will make we begin see light in this country, you know. Like you know, the part he really work on a manifesto them as he start, you know. But this government, you know, in manifestos them what he put on, you know really able to work on anyone need for we, you know. The country just they go backward every day, you know. Things away they tell we, you know, they do it for we, you know. Things away they say, you know, they achieve them. So how you know the money they can inside this country, you know, they get this forensic will get, so we know how much money don't come over this for this corona to be precise what they talk about, you know. You know, they don't able make any good use of this money, they don't able do anything for we, you know, the power can promise we say we go through education we not achieve, say we make for we bakery, you know, for let the youth them say get unemployment, you know, nothing like that. So me as he say, you know, this government, you know, is very corrupt past the last one way.
Okay, I think we brought to get challenge with the network until we all know we had. Who said we don't come back? Okay, we brought don't go on hold. I think you don't get another call now in phone. This now you program Blue Mind where they come from. We had call and make your point about the corruption where they go on. Na we country mama salon. Hello, caller. Your name and who side they call me from?
Hello, good afternoon. Mr. Lovell, they call from France.
Oh, Mr. Lovell, you welcome now your favorite program, Blue
Thank
Mind.
you.
Waiting you get for tell me about the corruption where they go on now and before.
But see, just I listen to the other callers. They want to say type of ask people them like let them compare the past government and this government. And obviously we need for compare because it is crystal clear that this government really don't deceive we for now. And we hope say in the next few years we'll left for them they will do something better for that country because then they attack the past government for corruption, but they're not corrupt past them already. Because when you check just a few years when they're not in a power, you see we should talk about the chief minister how much money the tenant say it thief. So but even we first lady the money where you take don't take. You understand? When you check the budget, border just within few years, you don't even pass what they want and they eat. For the 10 years when they been in power.
Liberal, excuse me. You mentioned the first lady, but now we get a commissioner when Ben Kelfala where they don't come with a statement say first lady not thief. Nothing a not thief and you not get case.
You know that guy, that man, I don't know, they just put on there. They just put on no more. You understand? So like you work like in favor. Honestly. But they are lie. They lie inside the lie, that they all. You understand? But God will disgrace the one day we don't like salon. God will disgrace them all. I always tell people, me company all the work na ya, France, all the me company, we expand it. I tell them, no, better give me some nonsense. So one begin to talk one kind of nonsense against we blacks. You know that I can tell them, I say, I don't blame we leaders them. Because if only they utilize what we get in our country, no Sierra Leone, no need for car overseas for car work. If you can work in a tourist, you can work, can't enjoy it, you turn back. Because we're too small. The population of Sierra Leone is too small for the riches within that country. Dey. But all what they do, they take a deeper inside their pocket. Them. And what they ask me most, if you teach them, you invest in the country, that go lead to another poor man for get a job. But then they just have it, then they take some sand, can't go down to the beach. Who take some sand already? Then they cheap for money, can't turn up countries that we develop for Western. Now West. West money up, what they country they do, and they seize that money or seize all the things they don't put in that country there. That's just too bad. My brother, God, me not they ever cause any leader because me Bible not tell me so. I dey pray for them. But I just say, let God take control. Let God count what's really let Salon. Let go make the least Salon possible enjoy that country. But that country is supposed to be the heaven where all man and is created for enjoy the border. So let nobody begin compare. No, just left all things to God. Let God judge this case for me. But the man they know they try. And then they try. I just want to say, brother. I thank you so much for a good job. Let God continue to bless you now.
Amen. Thank you too, my brother. God bless you. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Hello, caller. Your name and please reduce the volume of the set where you listen to, please.
Hello, good afternoon or good evening.
Good afternoon, good evening. It depends on the part of the world where you dey. How are you, my brother?
I dey do fine, sir. Una self, una thank you.
Yeah, we tell Allah thank you. Una self, una thank you.
Yeah.
You name and who side you calling from, brother?
Me na Moses, I dey come from Lebanon.
Okay, Mr. Moses. This now you
yes,
program Blue Mind. Waiting you think about the corruption business, we don't make crowd inside we had. The government where we deal with right now and the former government. Waiting you think who's we corrupt passing company?
You don't know the talk, you say you don't make crowd and we crowd fashion per port, pass it and water. The past government and this one, they compare self, die and live. This is worst past all the past government there. This is worst past all.
So
they compare ourselves. One, from where I get sense. From where I get sense. From because Tijan Kaba and Momo na their meet. Now they meet up. From then ten the day, rest will buy cookery rest will buy 50 million. Now dollar been there to 800. Now dollar not to 1,060,000 or 100. So they compare ourselves. They compare one. They compare with this past government where you go so and this one. You compare this one a worse past all thing from the killing, from the all thing a pass. Not the way they compare ourselves. But we pray to God. Let God bring a good leader for we. But all the politicians, the way they come, they come worse to worse. Where you say today this one better, tomorrow where they come, you say this one better yesterday.
Okay.
So we don't compare this government in worst past all thing. We pray to God, let God give me the right one way God will make we suffer. Like who then also we know how we suffer. Like how my brother been they say just now. What they say na Sierra Leone come and they ask you who side diamond there and gold. Now they come they can't walk now. Then they ask you back and they laugh we. Me sometimes pass Aki deny who shall come out. Because they say money they under pass here. Who they can't walk now. So like we don't know. But only God now get for faith for we.
We pray so. Thank you.
Only God.
Brother.
Only God. Yes, sir.
Hello, caller. Your name and who side you call me from, please?
My name Abdul. I call from Philadelphia.
Okay, Mr. Abdul, welcome. This now your program Blow Mind. Waiting you get for everybody corruption where they go on na Mama Salon. This government and the past government. Tell me which one you feel say na incorrupt past in company.
Okay. Before I start first, I tell you plenty thank you. By Bure and Shembe Yeah. Well, this is also talk. Just like within the previous caller they say, we all who they see this corruption business too much in our country, so we feel bad. we all dey overseas, some dey overseas, some dey America and stuff, you know. Everybody like in country. But you know how the stuff we go through right now, you need to compare the past government and this present government. But as you say the too soon in that country, they get people in back, where they come up, can try for curse you, or try for say, oh, you talk, you try for bash at this government because of, you know, APC person, you know, now this ain't no well with country. Yes, so we pray to God no more. Every day. Like how this government council, let go just take and serve back. No one, no problem in our country. Let them go back who said every day. Don't God send for we presidents, we will sorry for the people in the country. Don't we can provide everything we, you know, good jobs, get water, good hospital, you know, everything in the country is sufficient. Now that's something we pray God for. Once more, thank you very, very much.
God bless you, my brother. Stay safe. Well, of course, me people, this now your program Blue Mind will come to you every Wednesday and Sunday, 3 o'clock saloon time. Call and make your point. We want to know waiting at your point of view towards the corruption level where we don't reach Namama Saloon. Hello, caller, your name and who side they call you from?
Hello, how are you, brother?
Allah, thank you. How yourself and the family?
Alhamdulillah.
So, caller, we want to know your view towards the corruption where they go on Namama Saloon now and before. Whose government where you feel say it corrupt passing company APC and SLPP?
The different the different 30 is to 70, yeah.
Why laugh?
Now,
why laugh?
No, but the thing is just too crystal clear, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, even the layman out there, we don't know about politics, go tell you say no, the difference too great.
Okay.
Everything just, I don't know, now run down back with we just run down the hill. Bro, if you not travel, you go no say Salon is nothing. Only waiting they know about Salon, now the negative part. Except you mentioned the blood diamond war or the Ebola. Why them people are so wicked? Yeah? Mm-hmm. And then they travel and they Canadian country they are. Why they're so heartless? No. Me at times, me not God fearing person. I can say I don't like politics and all this, but to be honest, if God lead me to that seat, I will be the second Gaddafi in Africa. Kill anybody we get bad at Nana country day.
No, please.
The first thing
please,
for
please,
well,
please.
the first thing for
Hello?
Listen.
No, please.
That's African for you.
Yeah, not true, but they
that's
were
African
not
for
okay.
you. Now, with man, they don't paper Gaddafi the wrong way. Bro, if you read about Gaddafi, he is a very nice person. Law not follow them with man, and they still man don't well Africa today.
Not true.
Not wait on the arena news. Yeah?
Yeah, not
Gaddafi
true.
go after anybody where they against in country. Law forget about them people and they hypocrite so-called with man there. Now they still man the Poland country and they so today.
So if this government begins to do them thing and they what you will say?
Waiting?
If this government begin do what you say, so what you will say?
Bro, hence you get the good intention. Go out for the wicked people. Hence you get good intention for the country. Then so-called permanent secretary and then they don't put them country and day today. The leader can get good intention. The so-called donors they will have up to. And then permanent secretary and then they don't put Africa today. Not only Salon. This one not they affect only Salon. When I know they see who are they see. Yeah?
Okay, go ahead and make your point.
Believe in me, now then people are, if I'm fortunate to be a leader there, in fact, everything will change. I count somebody will get good intention. Where it if I make sure say you lost everything with you earn and you go to prison. If them begin implementing laws and then other country they Salon inside 3-5 years, it's okay. Then we not get a leaders that will get vision for the country. Then all the vision na them pocket and then girlfriend there. Then Sabi do all kind of criminal act for extract the money, take her out of the country. Me, both them two party is completely nonsense. They not do one better thing for the country. From the Athens of Africa, where are we today? Women and Germany can argue.
So the World Cup of
my
Africa.
God, it's so disheartening. It's so heart-rending. Then they ask me, where were you?
Okay, thank you very
Where
much.
were you?
Brother.
From Athens of Africa, first airports now, first cars, expensive, everything in Africa, West Africa in general now. Where are we today? We are at the bottom.
Thank you. God bless you, brother. I love you. It happened. Thank you.
I know say you get you one for say
Hello,
it makes sense. Hold on, please.
Hold on a minute.
It makes sense, please.
Yes,
I know say plenty people asking one, but do you allow a big, certain words and they let me know use them, yeah? Because we know say it painful, but if that begin to happen, it not go nice for we all. You understand, So deal with the big.
Hello, caller. Your name and who side you call me from, please?
Hello. Good afternoon, good evening to everyone.
Yes,
My name is Lord Mo. I call from Germany, North Germany.
Okay. Brother Lord Mo, welcome to the program. No mind. Today the topic here is the two governments that were popular, the two parties, were popular now. We are doing the APC and SLPP. Which one corrupt? You are calling corrupt past in company.
Yes, really, before I touch that side, I want to rub more some side. Just a tip for you now. Not a bad one, in my opinion.
Okay, we hope the align with the topic. Go ahead.
You see, this channel, now a blessed channel. Now God directs now for let una come with this idea, and everybody love this channel, and una get blessing for that.
God bless you, sir.
Me on tip on now. There are certain things where they go on, like audios they want to reveal on the channel. Example, like the last time I listened for Petito in Business for Adebayo. Me not political, I don't support no political organization or party. I know they. Me not concerned citizen. When I mean publish an audio about Petito where Adebayo talk. Okay, when I edit time actually, when I try for edit time, when I censor them, but it was not 100% edited. There was one or two mistakes the way when I left and you use some abusive language or offensive language. Well, not to me, but to get some big people away in love now. We get people like the United Nations or religious people or people away now philanthropists. They go and help una tomorrow. But with this type of audio when they release, if they listen, then people rest. What are them people? What's happen? Why didn't they release such thing? They at least they will discredit somehow. People who get integrity and prosperity. When are young, now this channel, when just try to grow up. Yeah. So there are certain things. If Adebayo, I know that against them will make it publish, I like them, I'm all they blow mind. I love them, but if you release in audio, una make sure una censor them properly, each and every word, every sentence, every word. Who say bad word day, una delete them. Who say bad thing day, una block them. Okay? Contribution.
Big brother.
For una respect.
Big brother.
Yes, sir.
We get one word where we can always say na we na the small one them for una where they listen we na the big one them, and that mean we always they take corrections. Yes, from una where they listen. Yes, we're very sorry for that audio day. Now just a mistake. Yes. Of course, we on rules now. We not even one way person they talk bad talk now or it cost.
I know when I try to tell you na mistake. Na mistake.
Tell you plenty thank you for that one the way you pick up when they try for correct that mistakes there.
Yeah, and I feel so offended because me and a man.
Sorry.
I don't like that kind of conversation, and if the man they blow mine, let it blow mine.
Okay.
If you want to attack person, let go individually, go attack, but not through this channel. This channel, we get her. We love her, we want to promote her.
Exactly.
Okay, so
yes. People are doing a big man there. If they're listening to something, they're not go subscribe, they're not go make comment, they're not go make thumbs up or like. Yeah. They go just watch, they reserve in comment, and they're not go help.
Good. Thank you very much.
Okay, now the second part of the corruption, Mr. Sengwepi and Mr. Baibure, is very pathetic. The country BN. From 1961 independence day till now, everything corrupt. Even the present government and the last government, if you check the last government, for example, Ernest when somebody thief in government, very security, taking around ministry, sending out a ministry, like good thief. I'll give one quotation, one example. There was one minister, I know will give name, I know call name. The minister go lay belly to Ernest Kroma, says, Pa, who say he send me better know they do. All time, Chawale, some of the subs they get. Not to corruption, and
corruption.
They'll come for.
We study that person name.
But since you don't call them, who's ever call them?
I didn't call them. So the so-called one back again. Inside Maada being government, Maada being is defending wife. He say in wife, Maada being say, he say in wife, when I hate no more, but not if 1 penny.
Exactly.
What about that 33 million we lost, or that 500,000 euro? Dollar we lost for that COVID-19 money. I mean, me money the last time I pay me money for enter and for come back. I pay 150 euros. All that money they inside in Tifa. They say, "What are they and we not get? We don't understand the music." You know, all this are corruption. So me from 1961 to now, I don't see no improvement. They are all corrupt, my brother. That's my own contribution. God bless you guys. Una stay focused. Una edit every audio with it. Please.
You hear me, sir?
Yes, I listen.
Please, you now will come up with a point. With every other person we take offense. We want for say we very, very, very sorry. Next time we not go say we not go bring and come because this channel is for all man. But we go try to make sure say we censor them very, very well. Yeah.
Very well. If everyone word I like na THE. When I know like na THE.
Yes, not true. So do ya for let other person not come up with a yellow focus on the topic. We want for say we sorry. Next time all the counter we go censor and very well. Thank you very much. We appreciate and so much, sir.
No problem. You're welcome. You're welcome. I love you guys, man.
We love you too, guys. Okay, bye.
Hello, caller. You name and who side you they call me from?
Yeah. I didn't Algeria. I call from Algeria. I mean, I'm Sheka.
Okay, Mr. Sheka, you welcome. This and your program Blue Mind where they come from Riyadh. Waiting, you get to tell me about the corruption where it happen right now and before. APC and SLPP would have corrupt past in company.
So I would let God bless you sir for a program, sir.
Amen. God bless you too.
But sir, but me last they two people that are home mom papa them born them too.
Why you say so?
From since okay, God bless you, sir. From since women born at Sierra Leone, till I left Sierra Leone, at the same explain moment they but and now we come na you and to motivate the friend with your family. But the other one the way they know we understand that they defend themselves. You understand? But I'm not telling lie, the same people then. I'm not getting nothing for say about that are the same. They're all too equal. They're all too equal, pa.
So you want to tell me say na Alusani Alasan?
100% true, sir. 100% true, sir. They're all too. Pass if friend bad name by yourself, or you go friend bad name against the company. Maybe you get grudge mind, person get grudge mind for you. But they're all two, they are the same.
Okay.
That's my main contribution, sir.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Bible has some Alasan and Alusani they different, no. But these then say are the same.
Well.
Hello.
Hello. Your name and who side you call me from, please?
Good afternoon, and Bible. My name is Mr. Fofana from the Milk and Honey country.
The one and only Mr. Fofana.
Yeah.
You welcome to the program Blue Mind. Wait till you get for tell we about corruption now we had APC and SLPP. Who that's corrupt passing company?
First and foremost, they say if you corrupt, the way you corrupt, other people they survive under the corruption where you depend. I think that they better than for being corrupt, dig hole 6 feet, dug the money, put cement concrete on, then put iron gate panel and lock and throw the king at the sea. That's not the highest wickedness in the world who sabi about. You angry corrupt. You keep the money, you take a keeper. You know they use them for the good purpose. The people never the money when they get themselves, they need to see the money. And when they're in the same country, where you go draw them small, you can't taste. But the people that will use the government of the country, then they suffer. The masses they suffer. sick dem dey, hungry dey, water no dey, road no dey. Everything dey thief. That na thing wey we know. Everybody know. But you will see that it is imitation that people dey face during their time. But this one here, right now, when I say the question water they come out. You know that if you don't question water come out, now we right now as I don't so. And I get one question, Sembepi and Bible. After this regime here come on power, who they investigate Kerpala, straight Kerpala? Because you know Ben again. Because we say Ben on that statement. Straight Kerpala, who get for question them. And who come out and issue to commission an inquiry for the atrocity we don't do within these 3 years when they put another police day.
Well, it left to the government we get for take over from them.
I wish I got there alive. I be that government today.
Wait a minute. What do you want to do?
Now Nigeria.
No. We need you down again. If not that intention, they will get. We need you. Thank you very much.
No, what of down there? That was the one saying the government to pass a do. Now we can't go to the no, but all over Sierra Leone, the people are already suffer right now. Under the way and manner where the judge cases. Anything when they happen. All was speak banana to tell sleep.
Yeah, now too. This system of Tonangi, if we continue for the param, we'll go far.
No, this is not a Tonangi. If you not Tonangi, Bible examine Tonangi. I mean, but any government cannot power back. At least we will beg the government. But we not that man immediately after. The government. I'm not the government. They will not make the government. Now what do you tell them for do they do?
Okay.
So the government, I don't get time for the game because they are not in a revenge work, they can't work. And then they work in a salon. We don't pass that stage. If Hitler, if it were somebody had to defend that, you take one, you just one, I go to blue, and the body way I take, they will take plaster around for you. That's all fine. But I don't have to defend that, take a later, I'm not take acid and soda, I got take soda, I can put a name back for you. You know, go bonfire picking there. That one again, is not fine for we. And I talk about the government, I talk about Ben Kerpa, because the way and manner they attend in the arrest case is general country day. Where they say somebody don't thief, you go protect the person. But they say, they say, show me your friend, I will tell you who you are. So, the government may be in friend, we already know who that it be. But I wish, anything with a government change the under, because of the SLP or APC, I want different government. Let them teach them wire. For say yes, we want to get on this account for all their property there for not for the individual no more or one person no more. So thank you very much.
God bless you, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, and we get something like 25 minutes for go. 25 minutes for go. So make use of this 25 minutes, Enti?
Yeah.
Make use of this 25 minutes and call and tell me what you think about corruption inside we had now and before.
Hello, caller. Your name and you they call me from, please.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Adama. I call from Ito.
Okay, Madam Adama, you welcome. This now your program Blue Mind where they come from we had a channel. Waiting, you want to tell me about the corruption where they go on na Mama Salon now and before.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Well, as soon as I don't say, this na like then and now. Well, then I believe say
then and now empire.
No, not to the empire or the then and now corruption.
Go ahead.
I believe say then them in the counter say them try for beef up the anti-corruption laws them. As way Tijan Kababin start them. Then after that day we see them they hold the young people them where they in governance, to ransom. Or they hold them for make the account for waiting they allege say them do. And by then, this particular government now them be they allow any sideway corruption. They that person they for relieve of in duty. They for relieve them if for set aside. They be they do and they set them aside. When they make now get people like Tito, or get people like Richard Conte, or get people like Afsa Tukaba, and all of that, and they set them aside and then go face the courts. And the court will get for in verdict. And most of them will get for lost their job. Right? Although some of them like a Petito so, then call him back, he go be ambassador. But still he been get the grudge, say then sack him. And he did maybe believe say corruption been there that 10 day. Because we think of them road and so they talk. Petito E.N. Munda Roja, so now been the director general for SLRA. That they be connive for each money them, panel road and so when they say airport. They make them, then they eat money, right? We see all that one in this country. Then, but now we not ever see it. We not ever see it. Anybody now this particular government will be done the Allah corruption, and even when they come, now they use for even bring the former president come. When I make people and they say that they fight corruption, wait to me, now a clear way for the same propaganda what they be don't use. Now in still been they use where they can say the 1-2 hour in 2 years. But me been talk and say this lie where them people are they lie. It go reach a time where lie they done, then go be exposed. So now it don't actually happen so. In their own time now, we don't hear force the chief minister $1.5 million. Where that boy asks them or say I say na so na true, they say they for go lock her up, then go hang ambush and then beat and good that journalist. Yeah. From then, that journalist never talk again. After that one day, we don't carry now say this false lady, he don't thief so much money today. The anti-corruption man they can pull release say he no catch up and nothing. Then he be talk saying they go check the 14 year back. I don't know to check nobody former first lady 14 year back. Where you know able to catch that first lady there, then I can't really say this not if nothing. But what do they say? Once you there in governance, they not go catch you because like people and they where you come out there, now all the thief the way be the thief go get for exposed. So to me they were in just 3 years they don't corrupt like how they corrupt so. It passed the one that will be there 10 years. If they were there 10 years, then they sell this country like how they don't begin sell Black Johnson so. So they corrupt and thief and lie. Pass all the government we don't exist as well.
Thank you very much, we sister, for this point where you make. God bless you. Hello, caller. Your name and whose side you call you from, please. Please reduce the volume of the set where you listen you from. Hello. Okay, please, if you call, you get for reduce the volume of the set where you listen we from. Hello, caller, your name and who side you call me from?
Hello, good afternoon. I call from London. Me na the Queen Mother.
Madam Queen Mother, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine.
Queen Mother, please don't book appointment now. We need something from you.
No, I will give you now. That's not for me country.
Okay.
Right. Okay. I look for watching a program. A very education person. They get idea from which they go on at the country.
God bless you.
Thank you. For the corruption, I get for be honest to you, we all see say APC much better, though themselves been the thief. But with the SLPP, them they really do. APC then they do like Waitman. Waitman is a thief, believe me, but it they help the people. But with the SLPP, then they do nothing. But again, me every day I just they go down on my knees, they cry out to God, may God forgive Sierra Leone. Because now we can say to God, we want a change, just like what the Israelites been do. Now they God say, when I want change, then say yes. God give them change, and that change, they regret them. Now the same thing today, what Sierra Leone they go through. So the best thing we just pray to God, may God forgive Sierra Leone. May we leader who they able to really feel sorry for people them. Who they are abroad, now we they suffer the pinch because the harder we country they become, now so we they get depression. So when we talk about corruption, believe me, SLPP they are the worst. They're not doing anything. And the worst thing, why would they say the first lady? It they provoke the country. You as as a first lady, they lavish the country in money. And they go about dancing, singing, they provoke the country. Then why now God gave for faith for we no more at their hands. And me at the pray, make God send we a Moses. Let's set we country free from the hands of the SLPP. Now me contribution this.
Thank you very much, sister. God bless you.
Okay. Amen.
Hello, caller. Your name and USA you they call me from. Oh, we missed the caller. Okay, another call. Hello, caller. Your name and USA you they call me from.
Mina Sam, I call from UK.
Okay, brother, you welcome. This now your program Blue Mind where they come from. Weird. Waiting you get for tell the people they list you plus we now. But the corruption where they go on Mama Salon now and before.
Yeah, for let Sierra Leone stop for be corrupt, the government get a responsibility for play, and also the citizens get responsibility for play.
Okay.
Whenever somebody do wrong, no celebrate am like na daddy, tell them the truth.
Okay.
But because we value politics na salon pass everything, now make even whatever leader with them come, even if they no one for be corrupt, then they be corrupt. Because they no say, who that they will they celebrate, now people with the thief we. People with the pearl we, not them with the celebrate. You go see young philanthropists, them when are young people, and we go on for standard and community for let them see the development camp. Now them people in the back, they go all out for destroy them people and for pearl them. So waiting people, some man they choose say no, but I they do good then they pearl me. I they do good, I know they get good name for from the people. Why not go be bad? And when they be bad, they are celebrated. So this not the problem. Not to today and start. Now make no matter if we the citizens na Sierra Leone, if we not change we attitude in that country, I tell you, any leader we continue for have, they will be corrupt. So I just pray that the citizen will change we attitude. If we change we attitude, believe me, my brother, what it makes Sierra Leoneans they can UK, they are not corrupt. You know go corrupt. You know the system we meet. You know the system we meet. But wow, people are corrupt. The business people, they say put price down. They don't put it down because of their own selfish interest. People are working in offices or other public offices. If they see somebody, they do things no more at your wish, not at the government rule. So, really, we they talk, the government gets your side and the government they treat we the way they see. So, MRC say we get coconut aid. It's real. We get coconut aid. Now make that they treat we so. So, I pray that let God make we realize as citizens, for let we see how best to for contribute towards we country development. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you too. God bless you, my brother. Hello, caller, for the second time. Hello.
I think one thing where we need for the do where you the call, make sure say you will listen to your phone where you the call with. So when we pick the call, you did not say you don't connect, yeah, and then you reduce the volume of your set. With the fair and difficult to this person.
Yes, so my brother and
God bless you, my sister.
Before you talk, before you talk, let's tell you something. Where you the call, anytime you the call, listen to the phone, like how you can call any other person. So as we pick you call, you hear we, and then you reduce the volume of the thing where you watch me from, yeah? Because you don't count two times when we connect you. Okay, go ahead. You name and outside the call from.
Me na Aisha, they call from Iraq.
Okay, Madam Aisata, you welcome. This now your program Blue Mind. It come from the channel we had. Waiting you get for say about the corruption where they go on Mama Saloon now and before.
Well, I thank you for carry this program here. They show we are live where we can listen what they go on our country.
You welcome.
Really appreciate you.
Thank you very
Let Allah continue to bless you and give our well body with our families them.
Amen. Amen.
So this program here, like when they talk no more, very important. Concerning about the issue where they today and me on the corruption where is present. They're all too corrupt.
Okay.
That one day in fact. But the most one away we go take and the limit one small, me I go take like the back the past one it look better small. Which appear say in better small.
I just want to ask you.
There will be the I be the symptoms. I be the even through radios any side where then they talk about corruption. So person in corrupt. Maybe then they pull outside and say in corrupting thief. You know, mind if they go with the other side, but we be the that. Although some they say, we side they be put a hand there, you know, be they get there, something like that. But we be the they sack people them. The past governments, they say they're corrupt. They be they sack. Some then they sack them, they're not even the part of the government. We hear some. But these governments now, then they say something they lost. The things the way the money or anything where they don't allegate for this government, where they say the corruption they at, they not get nobody where them present say this they don't plan in job bang for say this way intake, you not get a right day for take on. We not see one way them present. So we not able to understand this issue where they talk about this first lady where they say then we don't get allegation say it take the country money and go away in business. No, then say the boss for corruption can't give report say you not see anything from her.
Now that is it.
Me I can list the one program where they can say them people are waking say then corrupt. As the end they can't show the people the one whole wall. We the Sierra Leoneans say they're not corrupt, they don't see nothing from the way they allegate say then take or they don't see nothing. Me I can appreciate them people and the way can say where time reach, then they ask them. If they don't see other people in the way they see. This world where they live so na social world. Everything they out. Even the woman even come out say yes, they allegate say in thief. You know thief not taking take for do this. What he do? If he can't talk say you know see nothing from her, he left with him. But we the people there we know for Sarah woman they intake. But waiting me they talk no more. Then people are waiting and they do so both the past and present. If waiting and they do so for we the people of Sierra Leone, especially with the young one the way they come. Look who's how we did today. For come firm, strike for we own family. Because they're not able to make them. Now we own country, we come. Then they're not able to put things in place where we go able to smile, be happy. Us will begin to cry. Even we say we there, we get the pain. We still get the pain back home. Things not they go right. We're not really happy.
Okay.
We're not really happy.
Thank
but
you.
we dey only pray to God. Let God carry the time when we go able to smile for that country day. Now we go able proud. Say yes, we country indeed na sweet salon. Now not a sweet salon, no. Now na bitter salon. Now we get.
Okay.
Na bitter salon.
Thank you
So
very
I tell
much,
you,
sister.
thank you for
Thank
the
you
time
very
when
much.
I really appreciate it.
God bless you. Hello, your name and who side they call you from. Please reduce the volume of your set.
I call from US.
Okay, brother, you welcome. This now your program Blue Mind. Waiting you get for tell me about the corruption where they go on now and before.
Well, actually, then we could see them in the APC corruption definitely as everybody as I read from callers then it being there, but at least people they able to survive somehow. But this time around, it seems the people that survive are already stalled because everybody they grumble and things not they go according to people there which they been planned for. Because then why I come they don't promise because really indeed APC been bound for left power because then self they hadn't been there was not good back then. They how the people their mentality be done there or their mindset, but now I feel say now I regret because we been wish for a better, but now the worst I can say with all the corruption and denial where they go on. Now they help the country and you get some people them we always defend the now government. Where as a citizen after election, everybody for the green, white, and blue, not for party, because after all, the party not just a conduit, not just a way for make you put the president na your own side. So once you don't put the president, now government property now, and a country property, we all suppose for we didn't have any power or any position of envy. You own taxation from the people there, now criticism. And it seems this government, I don't know whether now insecurity they make them able allow criticism. Anytime person criticize them, then they come on the defensive side. But not for in the defense, people don't know say in the defense on a fake stand. But then fish just because they don't talk people then they believe what they don't say. That now what happened just recently about the win in Guinea, then they take as a political win instead of a national win. They see some people that now talk and do. But Kutin and they where they don't talk, will not see. They don't do. Not to and when they talk about government, if you know able to get the basic need of the people, them definitely not they go ahead. And this government they attract more the outsider than we make them as a government. We like waiting Abraham Maslow, I know and go far. It's a physiological need. Now they build the foundation for all the other need them. If you able give person able find food for himself, enable shelter, then anything we out now, not necessary.
Now
the bridge not important. Rich we food we need. People that rather go belly full than go cross a bridge. So if we don't bury full, we will fend for ourselves. Government no need for can give we spoon food we, but make them open areas there where we go able work for ourselves. And you see countries like all over today we they watch around, it is say government not go able to provide everything, but government they create an avenue, an atmosphere where reasonable enough where they make citizens they return back for go help them country. We they see building in Ghana, we they see Nigeria, we they see even Gambia returning them, then they go. Everybody, every Sierra Leonean abroad now we talk to, all man want retire, all man want retire and not see home now. All man want go back, go live in life, help what they help. The situation don't become so hard now that the people they now don't look like the government. Because even they say Salone people they're not they're not really listen, they're not the cooperate with people and they say, as me believe say how the government behave, now so the people then they behave. If the government straight, the people then go straight. Get bend government, they expect straight people them. Go work because what's they straight for? So this idea of attracting the international body for stop, the people then wait for attract, now the people then wait vote for you in. And again, one storm again what we say the bill, I just digress from this corruption business, this NRM APC saga, because right now let me say probably 70 or 80% of people in the say APC will be savior. But with the trajectory right now, because to me, I see this NRM may not be seen a build-up of a second coming of a power movement again at the APC. Because a bunch of young guys coming together think say that for disenfranchise certain people them because of a grudge match. Because everybody, even the Maui Sue, always they talk, they appoint person. Everybody they lean on a candidate where they appoint, then they avoid the real fact. Why they not come together? That we read the other day, who Petito, they say that other APC. So which means like we have a two APC now in the country. Okay. So this might be happening, and I feel say the alliance where they come up, forget for look to them as Sierra Leone and them, what should they say? And maybe party not go just pick candidate can put up we say because na APC though for support them. It's not possible. If you then fix a democracy, make them do an open ballot where candidate and who say where the populace for you get sick and a real democracy.
Okay,
also which they said
very much now a very good one we bring so, but we did discuss but in another program. A very valuable and a nice for discuss, make people understand waiting in try for talk. Thank you very much. God bless you.
No problem.
Before I talk to this caller, we just get 10 more minutes for go. We know the add, we know the reduce. Hello, caller, your name and who you they call me from, please.
Hello, Sangapia and Berbure. I want to do, brother.
You're welcome.
I recall from.
Go ahead.
I recall from France,
Okay, brother, you welcome. This is my program, Blue Mind, where they come from. We are waiting my own takes on the corruption, where they go on. Now we country, now and before.
Brother, anyway, let go there, please.
I mean, quick.
Let God make you succeed. Let God make what you they do so. Let God make you achieve una goals.
Amen. Amen.
Let God make una not go will not go in vain, because we all the listing, all of us we they take a stress, because we all don't the diaspora, so we get a stress than the world even then as alone.
Okay.
My brothers, like what would they say during the time of APC, yes, difficulties are many. It did boku, but we thank God, everybody in a salon don't see the difference between the goat and the sheep. You know, me, I don't get nothing what I say, brother. Like what you talk no more, the corruption we been there during the APC. Some of people and be there, they achieve small, then they enjoy small, but this corruption way there now. Even the ant, you know, able survive. Even the ant way for survive, you know, able survive. But there's one parable they say, however, host tight fall, you get outside the lay egg. Now you don't transfer today like na Sierra Leone. The time where APC been there, everybody get outside the lay egg. But now nobody no get outside the lay egg. Even if one go look other side for scratch card for lay egg, you know able. My brother would pray, let God save Mama Saloon.
Amen. Amen.
You know, say anything we will get in this country, that will country the way anything we ask to God for, God they give him. Me, I believe that day. And I don't see him during the time before the war they come. War be they sit down with the yarn say, if you Saloma no fet, Saloma go ever get sense. We fet. After now, we all sit down back, we pray to God, say, let the war down. The war down. After then, God give you good leader. We drive him out. We say, is not a good leader. We ask for another leader like Madabio. Madabio come. And today, everybody, they regret say, Madabio is not a good leader. But now, yes, brother.
Yes, they're not get the leader on in term done. Constitutionally, they not get right for contest again.
Yes, exactly. I understand what they talk. Now the prayers that they talk about. Now what we ask for to God, we say we need change. Not so. And well, God give you change. And the change today we see everybody they regret. You know, even you where they Australia, so they struggle. You know how pressure where they get by bread. You know the pressure where they get from outside there, from the family. You know. So we're not getting nothing what you they talk with. Now the prayer what they ask. And would they continue for God in mercy let enter back to your side. Let give you another good leader way pass an eskuruma way pass even the matter be way they so as government. Like me, I know they talk to not anybody. Me, I know matter be an. Not to boku talk. Matter be I know am. People and the way they testify that me own, I know I'm well one. Not to boku talk. So if you behave so, me I know say if you behave pass so during NPRC, now person way not they talk. Anybody where they not they talk like a danger person. And me I know Marabio. I know Marabio well one. I know physically, mentally, everything I know him. So not to boku talk at the talk, brother.
Okay, Kola. Thank you very much. God bless you for this one.
Amen, Yara. May Allah accept we, brother.
Amen. We dey pick 3 more calls. From there, we dey wrap up the program. My people, this now 1. It remain 2 more calls. Hello, caller, your name and where you calling from, please.
Yes. I'm a concerned citizen.
Okay, concerned citizen, welcome this night program. Blue Mind where they come from. We had waiting you get for tell we about the corruption where they go on na Mama Salon now and before.
Yeah, I thank you for the question and my greet to for Sembepia and my brother. Good evening.
How are you, Mama? How the family?
I'm good. Thank you. Well, my final question. So my council today for we. Although where they young for standing there, we don't all because 10 and 3. If you understand?
Yeah.
But Anescoma go to the past. Anescoma in corruption, the saloon. where hotel go think is small, or no one is perfect. And as Kuruma, in first 5 years, we not see too much corruption inside it. Now, end of 5 years, no carry boku corruption. And to like me, last sister we call, and as Kuruma, ministers the way being get anyone we involved in corruption, most of today the one with the first Ernest Koma, the one they we sack. It's Ernest Koma is sacked in vice. We take to not make his sack him. He keep on that, he take the blame. But the man of himself, he know what you don't make them sack him. And if he left some of the minister in anti-corruption, it really left the best. But like all the same must we see alone that if we somebody up. Ask the person who's there, we see alone the issue up. Ask the who's there or who's hour when I go put me down. Now so we did. Now make always with the cry. We don't call with the good and the bad. We let talk. Aneskoma, the way Aneskoma takes alone. Na how they call her Anne. Na Tijankaba in Anne where Tijankaba out of the war. After the war. We will get all helpers, the NGOs, then the Canada country. Help because this country just come out of war. It try, we say again for try. But the way Aneskoma take the country, now in that way they pay now with molestation and say they corrupt and thief. And Aneskoma in government, they make sure say no deprive nobody. The country had about any country where they go to development, it ain't easy. And if we not praise Aneskoma, no go praise again because waiting. Aneskoma, the time West alone, they don't rate we say na the fastest economy that we can get Ebola. He say why the Ebola will talk will satisfy yourself because of now South Africa country they hit serious. So now make the one that within our position, they may get away for scandal, oh, they count Ebola, they go take money, they want 5 container blood, they want all kind talk we talk for put that man they down. How that man they go looking people and go take sick and get it. Because of one for talk. And it's Koma, when he say if they do this, in any kind of social media. Oh, and it's Koma maybe they launch. And it's Koma end of the program the way he say they launch and now with the investor there. You know, they're going to go launch with the minister there, with the supporter, they can't see the beginning time back. And it's come on one day do and they una see this Sengbepi na being journalist, he will prove me right or wrong. The last time we launch, we all see the Chinese say them they go to that airport, na mama, to go launch her. But that time now election, if election for me there far, I know say and it's come for don't start something there before it come out. Then we meet billion and out happening. But because of the Ebola, you know why make Maada be the bluff? Because you know say the corona we can see this alone so. It affects the one whole. So anything we talk them go believe because look where corona attack this short time na Indian people go to line for oxygen. If the Ebola we attack an Eskoma government, now attack Maada Bill, like we don't refugee. So me left them is able to pray to women who are yourself under this man in government.
Thank you.
And Eskoma effect hard. It puts things in place. And the corruption where it be get, it be the sack in ministers then. But this one when they say this is corruption changer, it pull and say for it, go put them back for it. When they talk and say we young. But the first 5 years, give it impression, give it thing where we say yes. But any government the last 5 years with other 5 years, they made them try you back. And then last show. Then now we old age now.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay, for people in one time. Thank you very much.
Of course, me people we receive one last.
You said 3, don't take one.
Okay, don't take one. He left 2. We receive 2 more calls. Just 2 more calls. After this, he left 1. We wrap up the program. Hello, your name and whose side you call you from?
I call from Guinea.
Okay, brother, you welcome this now your program Blue Mind where they come from Weird Channel. Waiting now you take on the corruption issues them where they go on Mama Salon now and before.
Yeah, maybe you take for the issue. Like who the citizen, I'll go for straightforward. Because if who citizen not straightforward, no matter what the government do, not in vain. You see, because me, so many things I don't see where they go on a salon, one or two leg, where they make and if he find safe. Yeah. Because if the past government put something in place, we saw the government cannot be strained. But salon, I don't know what did happen. We just will let a politician more of the country. I swear to God. You see, we need to love the country more than the politics. If salon for not let politics, that country already developed. No matter who can put in power, who cannot change your attitude, you know that country will go before. Because some of food in another man country here, one going to real nation, if they see something happen in another country, they will happy. You see? Because we not for compare because of Ebola, this, that. Lord forget about that. Lord put the country first. Because this APCSPP, they're not gonna pay for how many years as the same rubbish no more because the politicians not see, they're not serious, who the city are not serious. Because me na do Azak, they look go to Azak. How do Azak they? Go to think of politics. So you see, because like the corruption will all go for petty corruption. The corruption will all go for petty corruption, not for just government. Everybody get for concern for petty corruption. If you not just government, they're not able to succeed if you not support them. So you see, because so many things they go to salon, we know they go on other country, no take can. Okay, let's take and say the tell them go for arrest former president. Where they go for go invite them for can do the interview. Waiting and do. Cities they will suffer. They come on a street. Then they can't fight. So you see, salon corruption they will fight if we not let politics. So you see, matter be come out power self. If we will not change, if we not all come together, unity, you not go able. Because like, okay, me they Guinea right now, but Guinea after the election, they forget about politics. As I know, you know, fake na Guinea, na 3 times so the president they go pass. So you see, we need for every waiting self. So me, I don't know what I give today for talk.
Thank you very much. Okay. God bless you. Of course. Hello, caller.
Hello, my boy, I'm Sengwe.
God bless you, my brother. Caller, you name and which side they call you from?
Now the man of the area today again.
Man of the area, you welcome. This is your favorite program, Blue Mind, where they come from.
Area man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this post here, we shall be bad in
Well, now of me, brother, 19, the 28th, 9 year birthday.
Alright, we join you for happy birthday.
Yeah, Ibrahim. Okay, thank you, sir.
Alright, go ahead.
Me, Ernest with Maada, corruption side. If people die and sleep.
Why you say so?
Because now inside salon, now the big man and the chief, when they check, they say this is not chief. Still they walk back. We don't see during Ernest in time, as they say this is the chief, they pull another power day. Number 1. Now, Maada, even this football, them go, you man, the brother, them go play, so all who's out there are glad, but when I get for go that program day back, when I get for talking back, that money will promise for that idea. If they play at the day, if they don't take time, not so they all get forget that money they get for put corruption the day back.
Then when I get for that, you say anything with your update on the back.
Okay, when I get for talking about because Usabi Maada, if you listen this, remember machine Konke. So if you listen, Usabi Maada, machine Konke.
So then two other corrupt passing company.
Maada corrupt 100. Maada HSBP corrupt 100 times. APC corrupt 20 times. Now the corruption.
So you tell me say the space now 80%.
Yes.
Wow.
So, Maada the corrupt side, na him pass mark. Na him get her. Na him dey sell her to SAPC. Remember, business, however he sell, wetin dey eat, he get for leper. So, Maada the he will not talk again about corruption. No pray to Allah, let Allah able help we to country. Because some people who they are, if they go auctions, I wait and they ask you, where say you na Sierra Leone, then they ask you what they can do na this country. What they can do here? We not able to explain. Pass if you don't know what we think. Remember for brother the who don't left, for pikin the who don't left there. You see? But let Allah help you. Let Allah able direct you. Let Allah give you chance. No able to help yourself. But Maada you, it's not easy.
Thank you.
Corruption. And what I they tell my brother, my sisters, are big who can watch the program. It don't tell me I know they talk again, but any day I watch this program, I for it the like, but
God bless you.
even now 56, maybe well, we only watch 136. You know, go they hit me like watching because so good down the brother them back, they go happy for car any day.
God bless you, my brother.
Bless you now. Now thank you, Pierre. And my brother, come live.
Thank you too, my brother. We meet again. Okay, of course, the people we don't tell you say if we left 3 more calls for answer. But to get, I don't know if na a brother or a sister was he don't struggle a lot for call we, so we dey give him a chance. This na bonus call.
Okay, this be don't call, so another part of the bonus. Just give him 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Well, Buangi, of course, we don't rapport, but Buangi bonus call. But since you don't call, we give 30 seconds. Let me make a short point.
Yes. I mean, waiting I want go palm back again. Now the last caller where they talk about Adebayo, right? Adebayo na Sierra Leonean, right? Adebayo get right for the talking opinion. We all day na we no like mamikos. Okay, that's fine. But this na the money lifestyle, right? So I mean that no mean say if for debunk the man. Adebayo na wetin e see na in a talk. Me don dey follow Adebayo for over 3 to 4 years. You understand? Adebayo no dey lie. Adebayo all wetin in a talk, una dey see am, una dey understand, then una dey notice. Say yes.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. We not be one for discuss about that one day again, but since you don't make them up, we appreciate that one day again. So thank you very much. At least we give 30 seconds now. You don't done so.
Yes, but let we people and know the debunk with Sierra Leonean people and all man get right to your opinion.
Yes, very correct.
Okay, thank you. Yes, bye for now.
Of course, my people, this now you program where they come from. We not Blue Mind every Wednesday and Sunday, salon time 3 p.m.
Happy Papa Day.
Why you left for take word now? Much why?
Now you want to talk?
Why?
Now you want to talk?
No, but why you left for talk no more now?
Because I know you talk.
No, but I wait not to in at the presentation at the end of the program now. They talk.
Okay, happy Papa Day. Happy Papa Day to you.
I want to call Chiche Pole.
Happy Papa Day to you.
Congo Sabiza body.
Hey God. This na any make we know they go before. Happy Papa Day to you.
Well, I send them back to the same to you.
Anyway, wonderful Papa then. The prospect Papa then all. We wish you now a happy day, yeah. And I want for as well wish we begin the weekend for begin the decade exam. Success for everyone. We just hope say una go study well and God will bless una come out with a flying color, okay? But at the same time, not take and say because they don't bless you or they don't wish you well. Study very hard, right? So that you go able for excel and be on top of the list, okay? So as soon as they go take an exam, we wish you well.
Plenty thank you to una all. We come and listen, give una points them, like, share both Facebook and WhatsApp and other platform them where maybe me and my brother no sabi. And una again where they listen to we presentation, where they give we corrections, we not perfect. We liable to mistakes. We say sorry to una and God bless una for the listen and give we correction. As I always say, we na una small one there, na una now we big one there. We see because of una. Anything what they do, we not go down well with una give it that points there. We say look into our say it not good for una. We correct that mistake them. And again, happy Father's Day. More especially to we the good fathers. Then we know the role of a father, not to all father, because you get some papa then they just they born and left. But it's still a call on una enough for be. So when they say father, you need to take care of your family. So happy Father's Day. So we the good fathers them and everybody in the world. We na papa. Until we meet again na the next program, me na Baibure Kablai from the north, the biggest, the toughest warrior. We no dey fear nothing because I get me cutlass. No see me so it dey behind me back. Until we meet again, now with other edition, we will lift up tonight. Let we all stay blessed. Love to each and everyone.
One love to the country Sierra Leone where we can call we had. Please not forget for like. If you're not subscribed yet to one for so welcome, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell with the word all. So anytime we come online, you will get notification and join we inside the program. Okay? My name is Ernest and Maada, the freedom fighter. Until we meet again, one love to we all.
And there must be no sacred cows. So I encourage all Sierra Leoneans to join me to fight corruption. This is just the beginning.
The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not the phone. I said we tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that led us to a lot of damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed and now unique they deceive us. The thing we saw it frustrate us. So why can't you lie? Why can't you steal? Why can't you allow the citizens to be? You see, we just tell you that why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and little abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. People fool us, so the people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not corrupt. No one to trust. My people don't want to hope on. Nobody. My hope that I have been broken. I'm telling you, brother. So where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the jobs that they say they could afford? But they're too selfish. The people tired with their rhetoric. People tired, they tired. You see the reason why we ask why the government betray. They have enough of time, but yeah, then instead they delay. People suffer. No work, but people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation, they poor. You got nothing to show. Nothing. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not corrupt. We tired with their promises that left us to all our damages. We try that with that speech they preach indeed, and now unique they deceive us. The thing we saw it frustrate us. So why can't you lie? Why can't you steal? Why can't you allow there's tendencies to grieve? You see, we just tell you that why we both tell you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why